Okay, so the Bubblegum Simulator update was meant to come out later today, however it's been delayed for a full day unfortunately. However, that does mean we have a lucky event here. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the new leaks that have come out and also everything you can do before the update comes out. So it's basically kind of a part 2 to my video I released yesterday, which, by the way, I did say that the update was coming out in April. So, yeah, I meant May. But it was wrong anyway because it's been delayed. But the lucky event is actually going to mean that a lot more of the trophies are going to be hatched. Also, the season is gone now, unfortunately. However, I do still have a bunch of Season 1 eggs that I can open. I might just keep one in my inventory, by the way. I think that'd be cool just to keep, like, one singular Season 1 egg just for fun. But, yeah. Also, a lot of you guys said on my last video that the new world will not be a new currency. However, I disagree. Apparently, that Isaac, one of the creators of the game, said that, like, it wouldn't be a new world. It'd just be stacked on top of each other. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I haven't found it anywhere. Maybe I'm, like, completely wrong here, so take everything I'm about to say with a pinch of salt here. However, if we scroll down to the, it's not even in here, is it? But the double currency game pass says it will double it for all future worlds, and it seems a bit weird having the double currency game pass, but we're not having new worlds. And a lot of people saying, hey, event worlds count, and I'm like, sure, yeah, but I feel like it's talking about permanent worlds. Also, it's called World 2. I don't think they're gonna stack. It wouldn't be called a World 2 if it was just stacked on top of Zen. I think those comments are wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. However, that's just what I think. Also, all this space over here, there's got to be like a world entrance here, like in original Bubblegum Simulator. Like, I just don't think they're gonna waste all this space. Anyway, let's get on to the leaks. So we're here on Rumble Studios Twitter, and if we scroll up, we've got our first leak here of a pet. I have no idea what this pet is, but it looks pretty cool. It's probably going to be a secret pet, however, there's no information on it. Also here, we've got a luck event going by popular demand, which we've already talked about. And then the biggest leak here is this. This is a delayed message. It has been with a heavy heart that we have to delay the update until the 3rd of Sunday. And here is the biggest leak. It is with a heavy heart that we have to display. And this is the biggest leak. It is with a heavy heart that we have to delay update 3 until Sunday. We've been hard at work and we want to give you the absolute best experience as possible. And we've got a pretty big video leak here, which I'll show on screen right now. So yeah, that looked pretty big. Basically some kind of mini game where you get dice, you roll dice, and you can get like benefits for the server. So that seems pretty cool. Also, in the replies, it says, how do you get the dice? You earn dice from playing any 3 of the new minigames completely free to play. Oh, also, as you can see, it's been updated here, and luckily, it seems earlier, 7 PM. Usually, the updates are at 9 or 10 PM for me. Obviously, it's different for you, but the time conversion will be the same. So if you want to see what time it is, just go to the Roblox page or convert the time 7 PM, I believe, BST. So at least the update's coming out earlier in the day, which is very, very nice, because, oh my god, I'm lagging about. Because we can get our hands on the update a little bit earlier. I mean, I assume this 20-hour timer is actually going exactly to when it is. Or is it actually? No, this 20-hour timer doesn't make sense, because if it's 20 hours from now... No, I'm pretty sure this lucky event ends earlier than the update, or maybe I'm being stupid. Either way, the lucky event is very nice. All the leaks are very nice, and I'm very excited for this update, and I don't really care about the delay. Okay, so what should you do when preparing for the update here? And kind of a part 2, and this is more like, what should you do while you're waiting for the update rather than preparing for the update, because I already did a video on that. So one of the main things you can do to try and capitalize before the update ends is get one of the rarer pets in the game, because if we go here and we go down to the silly rift here, I'm pretty sure this is limited, rare rift for a limited time. Now I don't know how limited this is. Will it last for the end of this update, end of next update? But either way, the silly doggy is going to be extremely rare no matter what. The man-faced god, although a lot got hatched at the end, it's still one of the rarest secrets in the game, if not the rarest secret in the game. Maybe the Dementor's rarer, but I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure the Dementor was hatched more. So to capitalize on the update, you really want to try and get yourself a silly doggy before that goes, because the silly doggy will be an extremely rare pet, especially if you can get yourself a shiny or a mythic silly doggy. Or any of the other pets in the egg will also probably be somewhat valuable. Obviously, the season pass is over now, so there's no actually season to go through, but also, obviously, getting Robux for the next season would be very worth it. By the way, I've personally been hatching the Infinity Egg because I didn't realize, but they've actually added the 100 million egg to the Infinity Egg, because I swear you didn't used to be in there. I don't know when they added it, but I've been hatching that egg over this egg, because the only thing I'd want from this egg is a shiny king pufferfish, which I can trade for. I can trade for like 9 or 10 king pufferfish for that. However, this egg is just like a good spread of every single egg. Speaking of, I'm only at 2.9 million eggs. I know I'm slacking a lot. Like, I'm at like 1 million or 2 eggs behind most players, but that's because obviously the moving house did take a while. I'm also kind of low on potions. If I check my potions here, I know this is completely off topic, but I've only got 12 mythic 5s. Like, I'm actually running out. Infinity elixirs, I've only got 13. I need to start grinding on the gem genie, but I don't even have that many like reroll orbs, so I guess I'm just broke in this game now. One thing I keep forgetting to do, actually, is probably why my potions are low. By the way, a little tip, if anyone wants potions, which you will want them for the update, I assume, go over here to the black market and spend all your gems here, because it is the best way to do it. And if you got Robux, honestly, you could get so many potions just by refreshing this thing and just spending all your gems. Like, I'll do it right now just to show it. Right, okay, so I've bought all of them. Now, if I click the refresh button here, does it refresh my restocks as well? I don't think it does, but if we do this, yeah, I could buy more. Which, I mean, I guess if you've got a lot of Robux, this is a good way of getting potions. I think a better way of getting potions is probably buying the season pass if you have a lot of Robux, but I mean, that also costs a lot more Robux. And this is obviously provided you have a lot of gems, which a lot of people might not have a lot of gems. Oh, also, I hatched a mythic diamond hexarium. Anyway, I'm getting really off topic. So yeah, I recommend hatching either the silly egg if you find it, this egg here, the infinity egg, or the 100 million egg. However, the 100 million trophy has been hatched a ridiculous amount. However, so is the Overlord, and so has King Doggy, and these ones are permanent, so it's not really more worth to hatch the King Doggy egg or the Overlord or anything like that, because those will be more common than the trophy eventually. It's just the trophy right now is very common. So the only rare secret you can get right now is the silly doggy. So you know what, if you want value, it might be worth just hopping servers trying to find that silly egg. I might get to that, you know. I might start hopping servers trying to find the silly egg. Might get myself a silly doggy. Have you guys found a silly or an aura egg, like, ever? Because I've never seen one. Never seen the notification, and I've never seen an egg. I don't know how rare they are. Well, I do. They're 1 in 25,000, but I know the aura egg's not in the game anymore, by the way. But like, I've never seen either of them. And I don't know how normal that is. I don't know if anyone's, like, I don't know if it's the average player's seen one, or maybe I've gotten lucky or anything like that. Anyway, your next tip here, or not tip, thing to do while waiting for the update, is to blow as many bubbles as possible. Obviously, you can't really blow while hatching eggs, so maybe you want to just blow as much as you can so you can get as many of the, as much as the new currency. Because if there's a sell, like in original Bubblegum Simulator, I'm pretty sure there was an area where you could sell for the new currency. And if that's the case, then you could get a lot of the new currency instantly if you've got a really big backpack. And obviously, this only applies to people with like the Infinity Pass. However, I'm doing a Game Pass giveaway on my Discord. At the time of uploading, it ends in a couple hours, so if you've watched this far, get yourself over to that giveaway and join it, okay? It's a giveaway of your choice, so you get to pick anything you want. Another little thing you could do before the update comes out, if you haven't already, is complete that index, because obviously, if you haven't completed this index here and you haven't got like a king pufferfish, you're never going to complete it. If you're shiny, obviously you could trade for any of the shinies, and I do not have the infinity elixir, unfortunately. I need these 5 infinity elixirs really badly, but for that I need the shiny king puff. But like, I could trade for that whenever I want. I mean, I do, I'm not happy with my little number down here, only 297,000. I wish it was higher. Obviously, I have really not hatched that many of these eggs. We should probably get this to at least 300,000. However, compared to the Easter event, I hatched like 1.3 million, and that was still less than I could have. Anyway, if you haven't completed the index, go do it, because it gives you some boost for the overworld eggs. Obviously, these do not apply to the second world, and the second world's going to go right here. It's going to be very lovely. And I really hope it's Candyland. But like, analyzing the video, it does not look like Candyland, which means, does that mean we're not going to get an Overlord? I want the Overlord pet game. Anyway, let's end off this video by opening up some of the things I've got here, and by that I mean just the season eggs, and we're going to try and leave one in my inventory. However, if I accidentally misclick and don't leave one, it's going to be really sad. This is the last time I'm ever going to be opening these season eggs, and we got an Orifim, okay. I don't think the luck event like helps with these at all. I need to make sure I do not open these all, so let's just stop now and check what number we're on. Okay, we're on 55, which means we can do like 9 more. We can do exactly 9 more opens. However, I know this game's a bit weird. So that's 1, that's 2. This is number 3. We're gonna get anything? No, we're not. This is number 4. Come on, game, please give me my final Seraph. This is number 5. This is number 6. This is number 7. I'm gonna click stop here just to make sure. Okay, yeah, we're on 13, so let's just use one by one here, just so it doesn't, like, use an extra one. And we can use one more while having one remaining. This is pretty perfect. There we go. We're going to keep that season 1 egg in here forever and never open it. Because if trading of season eggs comes out eventually, this will be worth a lot. I don't know how much it actually will be worth if it is, because I feel like a lot of people just have a lot built up in their account. They can't have to open them, but hey, maybe there'll be a lot. Right, okay, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for the update tomorrow. Goodbye.